to dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment.
Hey beauties, and welcome back for another video. I hope you're as excited to be here as I'm excited for you to be here. If you're new here, my name is Shanti. So right now I'm giving you an overview of what the formal dining area looks like. We're going to be refreshing this space today, and I'm very excited about that. I know I probably say that in every video, but I love refreshing my space and just making our home feel cozy and beautiful. I wanted to thank Nathan James for sponsoring today's video. Nathan James was kind enough to send me 2 of their Theo ladder bookcases. They have 5 shelves and they have a wood finish and come in a variety of different colors. And as you can see, my husband is kind enough to put them together for me. He says they were very simple to assemble. So I have been looking for something to substitute the pieces I have on the wall there in the formal dining area. And when I seen these Theo bookcase shelves, I knew it would be a perfect fit. Nathan James prides themselves on having trendy home decor, and in my opinion, they have decor suitable for just about every need, whether you're refreshing a space like me, or you want to decorate your starter home or office, whatever the case may be. Just head over to the website. They have so many pieces that I just fell in love with.
Forever, I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
One of my favorite things about these bookcases, besides the overall look of it, is that they mount to the wall. So I love that you get that bookcase look, but you don't have to take up a ton of space. Nathan James is offering my subscribers 10% off of the Theo bookshelf collection by using the code Shanti10. Be sure to head down to the description box for the link. Also, if you do decide to buy anything, let me know down in the comments what you decide to buy. I would love to hear about it.
Forever, 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 forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Once again, thank you to Nathan James for sponsoring today's video and for sending me these beautiful Theo ladder bookcases. Okay, you guys, so I want to share this decor haul with you guys. I still have to take all that decor down from the floating shelves, and before we get to decorate the shelves that Nathan James sent me, I wanted to share this haul with you. So everything on the table either came from H&M, Home Goods, Amazon, or Target, but I'll let you know where everything came from as I'm going over it. These 2 vases here used to be in my office. I'm just going to be spray painting these. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys that or not, but nevertheless, I just wanted to show you this is what they look like before. My office, before I redid it this time, it used to be this pretty pink color, which is my favorite color, gold, and just had like rustic touches. I didn't want to get rid of the vases clearly because they're in good condition and they're like nice quality. So I just figured I could spray paint them either black or like a creamish color. And this canvas here I had got from Burlington. I'm going to try making an abstract painting. I just decided why not try that before going ahead and purchasing one. For 3 16 by 20 canvases, it was $7.99. These vases are probably my favorite. I've been looking at these vases for a couple of months, but when I seen them first, they were out of stock. And then the smaller one came in stock, but the bigger one wasn't in stock. Anyways, I'm glad I got my hands on them. They came from H&M, as well as those 2 rattan and black baskets. I don't know how much the stuff was because the prices are not on here. Are they? Nope. So I don't know how much they were, but I'm in love with these. This kind of reminds me like of a mummy, I don't know, like a mummy type vase. I just like how different it looks. These 2 candlestick holders came from H&M as well. This box stack came from Amazon. I think it's very pretty. It's like a cream, but it also has kind of like a grayish tint to it. And then with the brass handles, I love it. If you guys have been following me on my vlog channel, which is always linked down below in the description box, you would have seen these two items already. I got both of these from Home Goods, so the hourglass and the vase, which this vase is so sturdy. I absolutely love it. Both came from Home Goods. I got this black rod from Target as well as this brass tray. So I ordered this bowl from Amazon. I'm gonna be honest with you, in the picture it looked different, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be utilizing that or not. These curtains, which you guys will see in a second, my husband will hang these up. I got them from Amazon. And then I got these puck lights thinking that I could add them to the shelf, so we'll see how that comes out. And then I got this piece from Amazon as well. I like the shape of it, but I don't know about the gold. I have to see how, because you see the difference in the colors, like of the brass tray and then the brass tray is the color I like. That's like too gold for me. But I do like the look of it. I'm unsure about the gold. I really like this vase. I got this from Amazon. And then last but not least, that lamp came from Rugs USA. I seen this, another YouTuber, I can't remember her name. If I remember her name, I'll put it on the screen, but she had this in her house and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. The only problem is it came and it was a little broken on the side. I'm gonna turn it around so you can't see it. I did contact Rugs USA and they gave me the option of getting my money back or getting another one. So I just chose to get another one and I'm gonna put it somewhere else in the house. I'm not exactly sure where, but I figure, hey, why not? So that's it. That's all the new decor that I picked up over the past couple weeks.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep.
So as you can see, I'm removing everything from the floating shelves. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the shelves, the Theo shelves, and also the floating shelves. We'll jump into a dinner recipe and then we'll come back and finish up this space.
Okay, just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was
I'm using my favorite wood cleaner, which is the Method Wood for Good. I love how it doesn't smear, but I love the smell even more.
if I lost touch, what if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say
So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna be making Cajun chicken Alfredo.
I'm getting chills when they tell me you're not yourself. Trying to move, but it's hard, I'm out of breath. Oh, nothing belongs to you in life.
This recipe is super simple. I get a lot of questions on how I make my homemade Alfredo sauce. It's very, very simple. I do not buy jarred Alfredo sauce, not knocking anyone who does, but it's just so simple. So all you need is butter, which I don't have here, heavy whipping cream, some grated Parmesan cheese, half of a white onion diced, and half of a red bell pepper diced. Now, if you just want to make Alfredo sauce without the Cajun part, I don't typically put red bell pepper in my regular Alfredo sauce, but for the Cajun recipe, I add it. You can use any pasta you like. I'm not a big fan of fettuccine, so I use any pasta, every other pasta. Usually it's penne, but this is the pasta I'm using today. I would prefer to have had the chicken cutlets, but I didn't have that on hand, so I'm using the chicken tenderloins because that's what I had. I've already cleaned and seasoned my chicken, and here are all the seasonings that I seasoned the chicken with. Over here in the skillet, I have about a half a stick of butter that has melted and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're gonna go ahead and kind of like pan sear the chicken until it's browned on both sides. And then I also have my water boiling for my pasta.
Oh, the picture of you cuts like a knife. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark I'm starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together. I'll be here for you. Whatever we will.
One thing about this recipe is it's super simple and it cooks very quickly. You can also use boneless chicken thighs. I know a lot of people love chicken thighs. I'm not a fan of chicken thighs, but I know a lot of people love them. But while this is cooking and it's almost done, I just probably need like 3 to 4 more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pasta in the water. And decided to go ahead and make some shrimp. I seasoned the shrimp with the same thing I seasoned the chicken with, and in the skillet I just have butter and minced garlic. The pasta is also ready to be drained, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
You and me try to explain the way I feel. Let me speak, it's not enough. Can we be real for a minute? You and me, how do we fix this broken heart?
To the skillet, we're going to go ahead and add the onion and bell pepper. And we'll go ahead and let this cook for about a minute. Also be mindful of your shrimp. My shrimp is almost done. Okay, so I failed to tell you guys, but I did preserve about 1/3 cup of pasta water. We're going to add the heavy whipping cream, the stick of butter, and the Parmesan cheese. And this is about 5 ounces of Parmesan cheese. We're going to go ahead and let this melt all together. I'll add the pasta back. I'll plate it and show you what it looks like. So here we are back in the formal dining area, and I always have to have my water nearby because, you guys, I just drink water all day long. It's the only thing that hydrates me. Nevertheless, I'll just be playing around with the shelves, trying to see what looks best. So you'll see me step back plenty of times to just look at what I've done and to make sure everything is balanced out.
I tried so hard to let go, writing poetry and rhymes just to get you off my mind. It's either yes or it's no. I'm not a yo-yo on a string that you flip and twist and swing. Not gonna vibe tonight, you don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight, you don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, second guessing your words, 'cause you choke right when I see that you're all I really need. But if I'm honest, I know.
So if I sound a little congested to some of you guys, it's because I'm getting over a head cold. I haven't had a head cold in a while, but this one was pretty bad. So I'm glad it's finally running its course and I'm starting to feel better. You guys, my kids have already went back to school. Let me know down below how many of your kiddos have went back to school or how many will be going back to school this week.
I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, you don't get everything you like, yeah. You don't get everything you like, yeah, 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 yeah. No. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get.
I really love how these puck lights look. I think they just added the perfect touch. Sometimes we have to think outside of the box.
Remember when we said we'd stay together now until forever? Just us, just us. Said we wouldn't be like all the others, fight and hurt each other. Not us, not us. But we let each other down, 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 down. Yeah, we let each other down, 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 down. This shouldn't be us. What came between us? When did we become like them? We weren't supposed to break up, but it's too late to make up. Don't know what my heart will mend. No, this should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not.
For anyone who is new here or not aware, I do have a vlogging channel. The link is always down below in the description box. Also, many of you guys have asked me, what do I consider my new style? I get a lot of questions here on the channel and also over on Instagram. And I have kind of chopped it up to a modern rustic style. I've told you guys this before, but I still very much love rustic, even though I'm, getting away from farmhouse. I still love how the rustic pieces look. I'm just combining a modern look as well. I do, however, want to redo some of the pieces there in the formal dining area. A couple of the accents tables, well, specifically the one that's under the window, and then the one that's right there in that cutout where it's basically below the mugs. Those mugs, I'm going to get rid of those as well, but I did not want to take them down in this video because I didn't have anything to replace it with. So in upcoming videos, you will see how I redo, or I say I, but it's my vision. My husband will do it for me. Nevertheless, you'll see how we transform those pieces.
This shouldn't be us. What came between us? When did we become like them? We weren't supposed to break up, but it's too late to make up. Don't know what my heart will mend. No, this should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not.
I shoved some bags down inside the vase, so the stems that I was going to put in here will be displayed how I wanted them to. Okay, so I decided to head to Michael's because there was an abstract painting that I had been looking at online, but it was far too expensive. There were cheaper options as well, but I decided to just go ahead and do a DIY. You guys know I love a good DIY. So I went to Michael's to pick up these paints and the canvas that I showed you guys earlier in the haul. I'm using that to make a painting that I'm going to put up on the floating shelves. Now, you guys, I love how the painting came out. Clearly, it does not look exactly like the painting I showed you. I'm not an artist. Like I said, I just wanted to try something, but I do like how it turned out.
I'm in love with all your lights and your colors. I'm in love with all your nights. But you've kept me far away from my focus. and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun in my life.
So if you're new here, in each one of my videos, I like to recite either a motivational or positive quote or phrase. Sometimes they're a little bit more spiritual, you guys, because it just, honestly, it just depends on whatever resonates with my heart. So today is a little bit more spiritual, and it is, God says to remember 4 things. 1, I will make a way for you. 2, I am fighting your battles. 3, prayer is the best medicine. 4, trust my timing. So I hope there's somebody out there that needed to hear this, and I definitely need to hear things like this all the time. And if it even touched one of you guys, that means the world to me.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your head get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall.
That disc I just put there on the floating shelves, I got from Home Goods. I initially seen it about 2 months ago on Instagram. And you guys, I was searching high and low for that thing. And what's crazy is when you're looking for something, you never seem to find it. But when you're not looking, that's when you find it. And that's what happened to me. So I'm so glad I was able to get that piece. I didn't know exactly where I was going to put it before I put it on the floating shelves. I just had it sitting over on my TV console. But when I started to decorate, I realized that it would be a perfect piece for right there on the floating shelves.
Don't let your head get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall.
I always get questions on this vacuum, and yes, you guys, I'm still very much loving it. I've had it over a year now. The vacuum is called Shark Apex Uplight. In just a minute, you'll see, it'll actually be the next day, but you won't be able to tell. But my husband will come and hang the curtains for me, and then we'll finish up here in the formal dining area.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Keep it in here and lock it. Keep it in here, don't knock it. Before you try being on your own side for once.
Eventually, I do want my husband to raise that rod, the curtain rod, higher, but it will have to be on a day where we're ready to fill in holes, and I wasn't ready to do that, nor was my husband on this specific day.
On your own side for once. But sometimes you fall.
So this is how the vases turned out. My husband spray painted them black for me. And then the dried florals I put inside the vase I got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. So in just a second, I'm going to give you an overview of how everything came out, but you guys know I do not like to talk during that time. I just want you to be able to enjoy it with the music playing. Don't forget to head down to my description box to check out that Nathan James link. Let me know if you guys decide to pick anything up. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload future videos. And until next time, everybody, bye.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking